This video will explore doubles and halves. We'll introduce the language of double and half and explore contexts that you see these in. The first video will focus mainly on doubles. Double can mean that you have two lots of the same amount, or it might mean that you have twice as much or twice as many. Half can mean sharing or dividing something into two equal parts, groups, or amounts. Or you might say that you have 1/2 as much, or 1/2 of the amount. Let's look at an example to help us understand the word double. We'll use the context of a pancake recipe to help us. To make pancakes for 4 people, you need 100 grams of plain flour, 300 millilitres of milk, 2 large eggs, and 1 tablespoon of oil. So if you want to make pancakes for 8 people, which is double the number of people, you'll need double the amount of ingredients. So instead of 100 grams of plain flour, you'll need double the amount, or twice as much. You'll need 2 lots of 100 grams of plain flour. So 100 grams plus 100 grams equals 200 grams. Or we can say that double 100 grams is 200 grams. Instead of 300 millilitres of milk, you'll need double the amount, or twice as much. You'll need 2 lots of 300 millilitres of milk. So 300 millilitres plus 300 millilitres is 600 millilitres. Or we can say that double 300 millilitres is 600 millilitres. Instead of 2 large eggs, you'll need double the amount, or twice as much. You'll need 2 lots of 2 large eggs. So 2 large eggs plus 2 large eggs is 4 large eggs, or we can say that double 2 is 4. Instead of 1 tablespoon of oil, you'll need double the amount, or twice as much. You'll need 2 lots of 1 tablespoon of oil. So 1 tablespoon of oil plus 1 tablespoon of oil is 2 tablespoons of oil, or we can say that double 1 is 2. So if we had a recipe for making pancakes for 4 people, and we want to make it for double the number of people, which is 8 people, we have to double each of the ingredients. Double 100 grams of plain flour is 200 grams of plain flour. Double 300 millilitres of milk is 600 millilitres of milk. Double 2 large eggs is 4 large eggs. And double 1 tablespoon of oil is 2 tablespoons of oil. For each of the ingredients, we need twice as much if we want to make double the amount of pancakes. Let's have a look at some other doubles. If Calvin has £2 and Jessica has double the amount of money, how much does Jessica have? Double the amount means you have 2 lots of the same amount. So we need 2 lots of £2. So Calvin has £2 and Jessica had £4, which is double the amount, or twice as much. One cake had 3 candles. The other cake had double the amount. How many candles did the other cake have? The other cake had 2 lots of 3 candles. 3 plus 3 equals 6, so double 3 is 6. On Monday, John ran 5 kilometres. On Saturday, he ran double the distance, or twice as far. How far did John run on Saturday? Double 5 is 10. So if John ran 5 kilometres on Monday, he must have run 10 kilometres on Saturday. So, double can mean that you have 2 lots of the same amount, or it might mean that you have twice as much or twice as many.